Good morning, Aries. I hope you're all doing well. This is going to be your general tarot reading for November 2021. Suitable for Sun, Moon and Rising sign Aries. Cross watchers are more than welcome. Excuse me, sip of tea. Did you see me drop that on my lip? Yeah, it's dripping, isn't it? Anyway, I haven't been well. I'm in my pyjamas, but we're just going to go with it, okay? I feel better than I have done in a week. Okay, tested positive for COVID. First time I felt well, like a normal human being. So it's pajamas today. Done a little bit of facial this morning. Feeling good. So first thing I wanted to... Ooh, that's interesting, Aries. I just flipped over the top card by accident. I'm going to actually use this deck, but I just flipped over that card and it was the sun. Beautiful. We're going to take that, because why not? It did flip out completely by accident. I went to get this deck and I flipped a card out of that one. So let's get some cards. We're going to pull 9 cards for the spread as we usually do. Have a look at what general messages come up, and then we'll clarify if we need to with the Rider-Waite deck. And then I've got Wisdom of the Oracle, Oracle cards as well, and I've got the Moonology deck. So let's just start by pulling the cards for the spread. Okay. Oh, the sun's out. Wow. The sun's just come out, the sun card. Okay. Sun. Happiness. God, what a lovely... Like, this is so nice. Okay. I'm going to go through it with you in a minute. Let's get the last 3 cards. Woo! Okay. Let's put those 2 back. Well, okay. Oh, 2 came out. Okay, sorry, I'm just going to get the last card. Feel free to skip this bit, by the way, because I like to shuffle on camera, but... Okay, Aries. We start the reading with 9 of Wands. I love 9 of Wands energy. This deck is beautiful. And to me, the 9 of Wands is all about enlightenment. Okay, so we know how the 10 of Wands is typically depicted as, you know, too many burdens, the ending of a cycle, bringing something to a close that was weighing quite heavily on you. Okay, and there's something about at the beginning of November, we've got 9 of Wands. Now, 9 of Wands for me is a card of enlightenment. Okay, do you see how there's like a fence here at the bottom? I'm just looking at the imagery. There's a fence at the bottom and it's kind of falling apart, right? And this is almost, to me, this symbolizes that there could be some kind of issue that you've been moving through. This could have been going on for however long it, you know, you'll know your situation if this resonates. And it's like you're finally breaking through. There's an epiphany, right? There's like a revelation. Yeah. This is realization of something. And I think because we do have next to it the devil, okay? You're breaking through some kind of barrier. There's some kind of epiphany or revelation that comes early on in the month, okay? Now, the devil, we know, is something that's holding you back. You can see here the devil is depicted in the card as being the puppet master. This could be bond to a situation, you know, you feeling bonded or stuck within a situation. Can be codependency. Something that you are, that has left you feeling quite, you know, stuck for a little while. But I think here, because this indicates that there's some kind of revelation, okay, about this toxicity, whatever this toxicity could be a Capricorn. It is Capricorn energy, so it could be a Capricorn person. But it does feel like there's some kind of revelation. So it could be a relation, family member, something of that nature, relationship, something. Okay, could be a relationship that you're dealing with of any form, not just romantic, could be platonic, friendship, whatever. But there's some kind of enlightenment, okay, that you reach in, and it's in regards to something that has not been serving you, that you've grappled with for a while. Okay, now the fact that we're at 9 of Wands, which is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, indicates to me that you are coming towards kind of getting closure on this situation, okay, whatever it is, because you're having this kind of like, you know, moment of truth with yourself where you have this sudden realization of what you can do. And then you go on with the Knight of Swords to really take action. So it feels like during early November, you are taking action. Whatever it is that's been niggling at you or bothering you, you have some kind of understanding that allows you to tackle this situation. Now I'm just gonna, what am I trying to say? Sorry, clarify. Because I have COVID, I do have really bad brain fog, and I just feel like, okay, sorry. And I do have quite bad brain fog, and I just can't think of words. It's like it's a bit weird. Okay. Yeah, there's something here about independence. So, you know, I was saying that this toxicity could be some kind of codependency or some kind of toxic tie that you feel like you have with somebody, whoever that is. This is about, when I clarified the devil, we have the Hierophant here, and which is Taurus energy, and we have the 9 of Pentacles. There's something about you breaking free of a bond. You have everything that you need. You're very self-sufficient. You're very independent. And this is where you want to be right now. You want to be doing things for yourself. And the Hierophant, so it could be somebody that you're in a committed relationship with. However, this could be commitment to your own values. So this could be commitment to your spiritual practices, religious practices, your beliefs, your deeply held beliefs. So whatever this situation is that you're taking action on, right, and you're making some progress with, okay, at the beginning of the month, is to do with wanting to be independent and focused on yourself, okay? And, you know, that could mean breaking a tie with somebody, creating that space between you, or it could simply mean that it is somebody that you're in a commitment with, possibly married to, long-term commitment. But there's some kind of forward movement at the beginning of the month, in relation to this situation. Now, as we move forward onto the next row, we have Ace of Wands, new beginning. This is passionate, this is motivated, this is fiery. This is your energy again, Aries, with Ace of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. And this is beautiful because we had the devil energy on the first row, and as we move forward through the reading, we have Ace of Wands. A new beginning, a new cycle begins. And then we have 6 of Wands, victory and success. When you address this situation at the beginning of November, you're going to have such an opportunity come towards you. And you're going to feel that passion ignite within you again. And it's going to be really successful and beautiful. And there's every chance that you could be noticed and recognised. People could be looking up to you, have a lot of respect for you. It's as much about victory as it is about people looking up to you. Not in like a like the sense of you being an idol, but people looking up at you could be like in awe, saying, wow, I wish I could be more, you know, I wish I could have some of those traits. So if you are independent, hardworking, all that sort of thing, you could be really recognized. You know, whether or not people tell you their feelings, that's different, but there's definitely a sense of you being celebrated here and you celebrating. And then we have 10 of Cups. I mean, that is beautiful. And do you remember I flipped over the Sun card by accident at the beginning? There's real happiness here. And it looks like towards the middle of November, you're really starting to address something, or you have addressed something that has really bothered you for a time. And there's real success and happiness coming, right? Again, towards the end of the reading, we have Page of Wands. This is ideas. This is you starting to let's see, because we have Seven of Swords here. This is about deception. And it doesn't quite fit into the reading, so I might have to clarify because I'm not getting the message. Let me just have a quick look at this. Okay, in the reading, this Page of Wands to me is about excitement, about the prospect of moving forward, right? Because Page of Wands is the very beginnings. This is about new ideas, because we have Two of Wands as well on the other side of the Seven of Swords. This is about a whole new beginning. This could be about moving, traveling, because look, we've got the camper van down there, we've got the globe. You could be thinking about moving and you're starting to get ideas about either how to move forward, or possibly you want to move home. A house move could be on the cards. You could be buying a home or something, but you're kind of thinking about that towards the end of the month. Let me just clarify the Seven of Swords, because I'm not seeing Ace of Wands again. So that's twice we've had Ace of Wands. Yeah. Ace of Wands and Three of Wands. Real fiery energy. Loads of wands here. And it just seems to me like I keep getting motivation. I think you find your passion and motivation and drive again in November. And it can be a really, really productive and positive month for you. In terms of what it is that you want to achieve. And what it's going to take to achieve all this is just addressing something at the beginning of the month. But when you do, that's twice you've had Ace of Wands and Three of Wands. I think Seven of Swords is much about your deception or your perception of the truth. There's something here about having confidence in yourself, because I think you deceived yourself for a long time, and it could be about a commitment, I think. And again, if this is not your story, it's not your story. Please don't try to make it fit, because you'll know if it is, and you'll know if it's not, and it's not going to resonate for everyone. But it definitely feels like you've deceived yourself, or you feel like you've been living a lie for such a long time, and you're starting to realize this. And you could have long held negative beliefs about yourself that have held you back for such a long time. And there's some kind of revelation this month about how you can move forward, and you are strong enough and you're enough on your own. You can be independent, you can have success in all areas of your life. And there's something about, once you come to this realization, you can really start to move forward, because we have Two of Wands, we have Three of Wands, we have Ace of Wands. There's big changes happening in November, but I think a lot of this is going to come from addressing a long-standing issue at the beginning of the month, and to follow that is literally success and happiness. Emotional fulfillment. There could be something, there's definitely something about moving home. A lot of you want to relocate or move home or move to a different area. But there's also emotional fulfillment here. So it's a really beautiful, positive energy. I'm just going to have a look at, wow. Oh, okay. Two just popped out. So in terms of Moonology, we had the end of a tough cycle approaches. So again, this kind of goes with what I was saying at the beginning of the reading, where you're having kind of this epiphany moment about something that's been really toxic in your life, that you've really struggled with, to do with feeling tied to a situation, bonded to a situation, but you're going to start putting yourself first at the beginning of the month. And that's full moon in Capricorn. Again, Capricorn is the devil energy. So this could be the end of a tough cycle approaching, either with a Capricorn, or again, for me, this relates back to the devil energy. This is about moving forward from a situation that was toxic and it was weighing quite heavily on you. And then we have hold your vision, fixed moon. So whatever vision it is, because I can feel that energy of excitement and success, and you're going to start to feel, once you address this situation at the beginning of the reading, this is where you suddenly realize, wow, I have such an opportunity here to move forward. And I feel like you do grab hold of it. Just be careful not to fall into old patterns. Don't deceive yourself. Be very clear about what you want and how you want to move forward. And don't, take steps backwards, to regress. You know, for example, if you are leaving some kind of tie or breaking a bond with something that has been quite toxic, don't go back, right? Be very clear in what you want, be very clear in your energy and how you move forward, and hold your vision. Because I feel like you really do realise in November that the world is your oyster, and I really think if you maintain that energy and keep it in mind and move through the month with that energy, there's every chance that this month could be really prosperous for you and abundant. Let's just get a Wisdom of the Oracle card, and then I'll leave it there for you, Aries. But beautiful energy. I mean, and we got the Sun card that flipped out by accident at the beginning, which is really just sums up the whole reading quite nicely. Yeah, not for you. Love that, love that. So number 6, card number 6, not for you. So there's something at the beginning of this reading that is not for you, and you know it. Now, when you get the not for you card from the Wisdom of the Oracle, what it's saying is, again, sometimes there's something that we really, really want, and we want it to be ours so bad. It can be a person, a situation, a home, a job, and there's a reason that the universe steers you away, and it seems like that option you're not able to grasp, and it feels like it's because you're not working hard enough, or because, you know, you think, why is this not happening for me? I really, really want this. But it's not for you. And if you believe, like I do, that everything happens for a reason, sometimes life, you know, doesn't, sometimes if we really, really want something and we're grasping at it and working on it and it's not working, it's not for us. And this, I feel, is a really nice message, because it tells you, you don't, you know, if something is not working, you can let it go. It's not for you, all right? If it's not working, it's not for you. And that's much to do with this codependency or bond that you are breaking at the beginning of the month, okay? I really hope that resonated for you, Aries. If it did, please let me know, because that was a really, really nice reading. I really, as I say, I always read for whatever sign I want to read for. So, for example, I came upstairs this morning, made my cup of tea, came upstairs. I thought I want to read for Aries. And this is a message that came out today. I don't do anything in specific orders. I tend to do Geminis first, just because I am a Gemini. I think that's why it comes to mind first. But there's no other kind of reason for the other reading. So I really was feeling this energy for you today, Aries, and I just hope it resonated for you. So if it did, please let me know. Like, comment, and even subscribe if you enjoyed it. I appreciate all the support on my channel so far. Thanks so much, guys. Take care.